Hey, welcome everybody. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV, History Maker Express baseball game. The Yanks played the Rays over the weekend, and I was able to print up the Rays team last night and get it ready to go. I had to create some players. It doesn't take very long to create some players. You get this History Maker baseball how-to guide. This is the old one. It's probably nicer now. And this allows you to create the players pretty quickly and easily. Once you get the hang of it, it doesn't take very long. I had to create about a handful of players, and we're ready to go. So let's start playing. This game does not take very long, so I usually just put the time into the notes. So Yankees leading off against a guy named Jeffrey Springs, and we'll do the lineup as we go. LeMahieu is leading off, and here is, let me get the right dice for this game. It's 3 dice. You read lowest to highest with a decider die. And then, of course, you have some chits. I will be playing some deep drive baseball a little bit later, so tune in for that. And here goes. It's a 1-1-4. 1-1-4. Struggler pitcher, no. Champion batter, LeMahieu is not. No runs. Go to the bottom of the first. So let's flip a card. And it's Domingo Germán versus Yandy Diaz. 266. 266 is star pitcher. Yes, he is. No runs. We go to the top of the second inning. Springs versus Aaron Judge. Has 54 home runs this season. Wow. 3-3-3. Experience microchart. He is a semi-icon. Decided die says he is an icon. And we're going to roll 1. And that's going to be icon pitcher. He is not an icon pitcher. Otherwise, men on base. Men on base, how many? 3 men on base. It's a 3, so that means there's runners. There's a choice. Runners on first and second or runner on third. We'll put runners on first and second. So let's put runners on first and second here. And we're going to look at the men on base chart for the next batter. The next batter is Andrew Benintendi. He's now injured. He played in Friday's game but was removed early. And let's do it. It's going to be a 1-2. A 1-2 slugger hits a home run. Benintendi is a semi-scrapper. So no. Then it's single and the end of inning. So a single will bring in a run. So it's an RBI single for Benintendi. See if we Benintendi RBI. Go to the bottom of the second. It's going to be Manny Margot. And let me just check. Let's see. No, actually, yeah, Manny Margot, yes. 3 dice, and here's the pitch. That is a 2-5-6. And it's going to be a workman pitcher. No. Sad sack batter. No. And it's going to be a men on base with a -1 for flash. So it's going to be a -1 and becomes a runner on first. Runner on first. Let's put that to the side. For the next batter on the mob chart, I always put the blue to the side. Here it is. Mob chart 56. 56. Patient draws a walk. Choi. G-Man Choi is semi-patient. Decided die says no. So it's going to be contact. We're going to roll 1 for contact, and it's a 3. It's going to be sad sack or utility. Pop out. He's neither. Otherwise, it's a ground out. Oh, no. Otherwise, it's an RBI, and then end of inning. So the game is tied. Well, RBI, I guess so. So runner scores. So it's an RBI single for G-Man Choi. And the game is tied at 1 apiece. We go to the top of the third. All right, Stanton is up. Jeffrey Springs against Stanton, 2-2-5. 225 ace pitcher. He's semi-ace. Ace decided I says yes, so that's no runs. We go to bottom of the third. 1-1 all. Harold Ramirez is up versus Domingo Germán, and it's the 5.66. 5.66 star pitcher. Yes, he is, so no runs. Top of the fourth now, Donaldson against Springs with a 1.56. And a 1.56 ace pitcher. Decided die says no. Sad sack batter. He is not. He's a utility. Men on base -1 for flash. So it'll be a 5. So it'll be put runners on second and third. Ooh, big situation here for the next batter. It's going to be Jose Trevino, the catcher. I think he was brought over from the Twins, I believe. Put the blue aside. We roll 2 dice with a decider die, and it's going to be a 1-2. A slugger hits a home run. He's a semi-slugger, and that's a deep drive. And that ball is out of here. 3-run shot for Jose Trevino. And we continue to roll on this chart, men on base chart. How many runs is that? It's 4-1. Oh, and we're going to roll those 2, and it's going to be a 44, and it's going to be a wild pitcher allows a walk. So no, otherwise it's a fly out and the inning ends. So Yanks pick up 3 runs. That should have been the next batter. Gleyber Torres flies out, and we go to the bottom of the fourth. Who's it up? Who's up is David Peralta versus Domingo Germán. It's a 1-2-3. One, two, three. Workman a struggler, no. Champion batter, no. So it's no runs. Top of the fifth. Aaron Hicks, terrible hitter. He's batting 200, just having an awful season. 4-1 Yankees against the Rays, and it's a 2-3-3. Ace pitcher, decider die says yes, so that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Isaac Paredes against Domingo Germán, and the pitch. So 1-1-4, and struggling pitcher, no. Champion batter, absolutely not. No runs. Top of the sixth, Kiner Falefa versus Jeffrey Springs. And it's a 3-3-4. 3-3-4. Star pitcher, he is not a star. So utility batter, he is not. And it's men on base. If the pitcher has control, he does -1, so it's a 3. So we're going to put runners on 1 runner on third. I'm going to put a runner on third, and it's going to be LeMahieu, who's really struggling after his injury. Injured his toe. The Yanks are all struggling. All right, so we go to the men on base chart with a runner on third, and it's a 45 to LeMahieu. 45, fresh pitcher gets a ground out. Decided die says he is fresh, and that ends the inning. So a man is stranded at third base for the Yanks. It's 4-1 Yankees. And we go to Domingo Germán versus Christian Betancourt, the catcher, in the bottom of the sixth inning. And it's a 1-3-4, 1-3-4 ace pitcher. He is not an ace pitcher. Champion batter is not a champion batter. It's going to be no runs. Top of the seventh. And I believe we're going to go to the bullpen. Let's grab some guys that they were using in this series. Colin Poche. That's one guy they kept on bringing in. They brought in Yarbrough. They brought in Sean Armstrong. They brought in Pete Fairbanks. Who else did they bring in? So let me just bring in a couple of guys. Matt Whistler. We'll bring in Matt Whistler. Top of the 7th. And it's going to be Aaron Judge versus Matt Whistler in the top of the 7th inning. We'll put this thing here. In the 7th, I usually bring the relievers. And it's 2-3-3, and a 2-3-3 is going to say ace pitcher. He's semi-ace. Well, he's the first batter reliever, so that's going to be an ace pitcher for the first batter. So that retires the side. And it's going to be Domingo Germán. No, we're going to pull Domingo Germán, and we're going to bring in, let's see. We're going to bring in for the Yanks. Albert Abreu. So Abreu's in. He'll be the pitcher of record. He'll be an ace for this first batter, Taylor Walls. And here's a pitch. So 1-4-5, 1-4-5, ace, yes. So that retires the side. Benintendi against Matt Whistler in the top of the 8th inning. Here's a pitch. And it's a 124, ace pitcher. He's semi-ace. Decided die says no, so champion batter. Not a champion. No runs. Bottom of the 8th. Here it comes. It's Yandy Diaz against Albert Abreu. 566 star pitcher. He is a star. And no runs. Go to top of the 9th. Last licks for the Yanks are coming up, but then it'll be last licks for the Rays. Yanks are up 4-1 here in the top of the 9th. Stanton leads off against Whistler. And that's a 1-3-5 and a 1-3-5 ace pitcher. He's semi-ace. Decided die says he is, and that's no runs. So last licks for the Rays. Abreu to Manny Margot. And that's a 3-5-6. 3-5-6. Workman pitcher, no. Champion batter, no. It's going to be a solo home run. If he's a home run king, he's not a home run king. Doesn't actually hit very many home runs. So he's neither a slugger nor a home run king. So that the game is over, my friends. Yankees win it by a score of 4-1. Germán gets the win. Springs gets the loss. And I guess Abreu would get it was a 3-run lead, so he would get a save. And that's about it. Let's see how long that took. 5:26. So it took 12 minutes to play that game. And Yankees win the first game. So you got some highlights. The highlights of the game. Let's look at those. Really, the big hit of the game was Trevino's 3-run blast in the top of the 4th inning. And just the excellent pitching of both Domingo Germán and Albert Abreu for the Yanks made the difference. They kept the Rays hitters off balance throughout. And the sole run was an RBI single by Ji-Man Choi that came in the 2nd inning for the Rays here at home. So the Tampa crowd went home disappointed, but we have Game 2 coming up, and tune in for that. This is Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. Check out this fun and quick game. You can play a game in 12 minutes. You do have to know the original game, the History Maker game. And remember to join Universal Baseball Association Facebook group and all its affiliated sister and brother groups. And like and subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys very soon. Take care.